Courage is a Cure. Happy Australia Day. It is the 26th of January 2025. I wasn't going to do a show today, but something has crossed my path, which I'm dying to show you all. We'll play a bit of an introduction. This song was actually put together by Uroa on YouTube, and I've put it into my intro. So let's just play it, and please join me when we come back.
Strength of a woman world on her shoulders. Fight through the noise when the world gets colder. 832, got the grit, got the fire. Watch her rise, watch her come higher.
All right, everybody. Hello, Michael. How you doing? Going back to basics, attempt to stream to close social. Fingers crossed that works. Yes. Hi, Leander. Happy Australia Day. Like I said, I wasn't going to do a show today, but something has come across my path, which I'm dying to show you all. In case you missed it, I was invited along to 42's podcast this morning in Ireland for a very special Australia Day podcast. So please go along to 42 on YouTube and watch that. Anyway, let's get on with this. I cannot believe it. Australia Day prison brought to us by our Prime Minister here in Australia, Mr. Anthony Albanese. We're going to go ahead and screen the share this morning to Anthony Albanese's Facebook page. This is going to be a great joy for everybody, I know, but I tell you what, it's well worth it. Happy Australia Day, Terrorise, watching on YouTube. I must remember I'm streaming to YouTube, community guidelines and standards, not censorship. Let's make this a full screen. This is the Australia Day message from Anthony Albanese, which was uploaded yesterday at 5:32 a.m. So let's.
Australia Day is an opportunity to celebrate everything we've built together and be optimistic for the future we can shape together. Whether you are someone whose ancestors loved and cared for this land for 60,000 years, or whether you are making the pledge of commitment as a new citizen today, all of us belong to the greatest country on earth, and all of us can take pride in a national story written by the courage of our people, from those who serve in uniform and keep us safe, to farmers battling unforgiving country. The courage to start a business, drive a breakthrough, study or train for a new career, care for our loved ones and educate our children. The courage to seek and build a new life here. The courage to show kindness to those in need. Preserve our social and check a fair go for all. The courage of everyone who works hard, makes sacrifices and...
Can I just say it's unnerving how many times he says courage? It's 5 times so far, but that's not why I'm streaming this. Just wait for it.
Forward, even when times are tough, because they are driven by that oldest and deepest Australian aspiration, wanting a better life and greater opportunity for the next generation. The values and character of the Australian people is the story of our history, the continuing inspiration of our present.
Excuse me? Do we want to listen to that again?
Inspiration of our present, and the very best reason to be optimistic.
Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Let's go back again.
Inspiration of our present, and the very best reason.
An inspiration of our prison. Did he say prison?
And character of the Australian people is the story of our history, the continuing inspiration of our present, and the
continuing inspiration of our prison. I know that Anthony has a bit of a speech impediment, and people like to impersonate him and, make everybody laugh. And, the subtitles at the bottom of there are saying present, but I'm sorry. That gentleman, that man said prison. Let's just back it up a bit. Do I need a hearing aid? Let's just back it up.
Are tough because they are driven by that oldest and deepest Australian aspiration, wanting a better life and greater opportunity for the next generation. The values and character of the Australian people is the story of our history, the continuing inspiration of our present, and the very best reason to be optimistic for our future. Whether you're heading to the beach, having friends over for a barbie, or hitting the road for the long weekend, I wish you all a safe and happy Australia Day 2025.
I don't know about you guys, but he said prison. The inspiration of our prison. I mean, I've done multiple speeches at rallies and other gatherings talking about us lot being free-range prisoners. And we are. They're corralling us down to total enslavement. At the moment, we are free-range prisoners. But whoever Anthony's staffers are and put together this video, edited it, they would have watched it multiple times before they posted it at 5:30 a.m. yesterday. They would have heard that and they would have said, we can't leave that in there. We've got to get Anthony to say it again, to articulate himself correctly and say present, if that's what he actually means. But I don't know. We know these people say the quiet part out loud now. They're not quiet about their plans for us or how we live or how they treat us. They say it out loud. They put paraphernalia everywhere, or propaganda, I should say, rubbing our noses in it. So I think that whoever is part of Anthony Albanese's team watched that footage multiple times, edited it, put it together. They heard that word. They heard the word prison. And I do believe they've left it in there on purpose. And on Australia Day, when he's trying to tell everyone Happy Australia Day, while at the same time telling Australians that we should be ashamed of being Australian, cancelling parades, making people frightened to hold the Australian flag, all those sorts of things. This kind of dichotomy of our leaders making us disassociate from our very proud history and our cultural identity, does a video saying Happy Australia Day and leaves in the word prison, the inspiration of our prison. Are you inspired about our prison? I know I'm not. But there we go, everybody. That's the inspirational message from our Prime Minister, Mr. Anthony Albanese. We should all be inspired by the prison in which we live. Just amazing. Absolutely astounding. They say the quiet parts out loud now. They say it out loud and they put it on social media. Well, I do wish everyone a wonderful Australia Day. Make sure you're inspired by your prison, everybody. We are, in fact, free-range prisoners. But there we have it on record on social media. Hey, Anthony Albanese, be inspired by your prison on Australia Day. Have a great day, everyone. Make sure you stay relentless and enjoy your day.
Strength of a woman.